Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. In this forenoon session for the coming 7 days in this camp, we are going to listen one of the very important stotram or stuti, which is called Rudra gītam, which comes in the Bhagavata Mahapurana. Being it is about a part of the Bhagavata Mahapurana, I will say one more shloka. You just listen it. This shloka is the starting shloka of the Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana, which is consisting of 18,000 shlokas and divided into 12 skandhas. Originally, Bhagavata Mahapurana written by Bhagavan Vedavyasa, and later on he taught that to his son Sukha Mahamuni, and Sukha Mahamuni taught to the Parikshit Maharaj. And when Sukha Mahamuni teaching to the Parikshit Maharaj, there it happened Suta Mahamuni also sitting nearby, and he also heard. With the blessings of the Sukha Mahamuni. Why I am saying blessings? When this particular incident taking place, where Sukha Mahamuni teaching Bhagavatam to Parikshit. I am not going to the who is Parikshit, what happened, why. Some of you know that. In the previous camps I talked about that also. And that time Devatas are all came to know Sukha Mahamuni going to teach the Bhagavata Mahapurana to Parikshit Maharaj. Somehow that news spreaded all over the world. I don't know what is that fastest message communication. They all came to know, including the Swargaloka Devatas. So they all eager to come and listen to this Bhagavata Mahapurana, because they won't get such kind of Kada Kalakshepam, Bhagavata Kada in Swarga. They will get always pop, disco, such kind of music only there. So they are eager. They came. While coming, Indra and some other Devatas all, he came in his hand in one vessel, Amrutam also, because Amrutam is there with them. What he thought, I can request Sukha Mahamuni, I will give this Amrutam and tell, please give this Amrutam to Parikshit, because Parikshit is going to die within another 7 days because of the snake bite, that is the Shapam, Takshaka. And you give permission for us to sit here and listen to Bhagavata Mahapurana. Unless the Guru permits, unless the Guru graces is there, you cannot hear, you cannot understand, you cannot receive anything. This is the point. So they asked. Then that time Sukha Mahamuni right away rejected their offering. It's a very beautiful shlokas, all will come there. So he says, you give this Amrutam to Parikshit. It's very precious. Amrutam everybody won't get here. and you permit us to listen to the Bhagavat Amrutam. Then Shuka Mahamuni said, where is your Swargaloka Amrutam? Where is the Bhagavat Amrutam? How you can compare with it? It is like comparison of a small broken glass piece on the roadside, and you are comparing with the Chintamani gem. That example given there. That means it is so precious. It is not available for everybody. Books may be available, medias may be available, but essence they won't receive, they won't get. So he rejected Sukha Mahamuni because you are always eager to, your mind is a bhoga buddhi. You are always in the luxuries and enjoyments. You have no qualification to listen to Bhagavata Mahapurana. Now can you understand? Today you are sitting here and one part of that Bhagavata Mahapurana you are listening. You are so fortunate. You may don't know that. Casually I came, somehow I came to see what they are going to teach. But I will tell you, to enter into this ashram, to approach a guru, getting a guru's teaching, and you are all the way from distance with a lot of Shraddha interest you came, and you are listening today the Bhagavata story. All that punyam you don't know. You cannot calculate, we don't know that. But you accept and understand, I am the luckiest person. So I am blessed. Tell all of you. Yes, I am blessed. No doubt. If this confidence is there, if this belief, faith is there, the spiritual journey starts first with the belief only. But it is not simply belief, it is going to be real. So we should not have any doubt. I am on the right path, I am going to reach the destination, 100% sure. So with this understanding, little more about the introduction of this Rudra gītam. Any Shastra, whether it is a Upanishadic story, Puranic story, Prakarana Grantha, like Upadesha Sahasri, and today morning I took here Sadacharam, that also Shankara Bhagavan's writing only. The ultimate purpose is Vede cha Ramayane chaiva Purane Bharate tada Adavante cha Madhye cha Haris Sarvatra Gīyate. Whether it is maybe Bharatam, Ramayanam, Bhagavatam, whatever may be the text, you include everything in that. What they talk about? Adavante cha madhye cha. In the beginning, in the end, in the middle, throughout they sing, they talk about the Hari Sarvatra Gīyate. Hari? Oh, Hari means Narayana, Hari means Vishnu, Hari means Chaturbhujadhari Shankha Chakra Gadabja Shobhita Divya Charu Chaturbhujam. He always sleeps. He is a lazy person. Always depicted the Narayana Bhagavan on a serpent bed spring cot. For his spring cot is invented first from there only. And in the middle of the ocean, all the time sleeping. Then you call it as a yoga nidra. Difficult to understand. So in Puranic aspect, yes, all that is. But if you see the inner meaning of either serpent and his sleep and his in everything, we can interpret and see there is something great in all of them. But for us, here Hari means, please listen carefully, not that 4 hands, 8 hands, or Sahasra Sirsha Purusha, 1000 hands, or Arjuna said in Gita, Sahasra Bahu, Aneka Vatram, Aneka Nayanam. So many hands, so many. But here Hari means Harati Ripuhu iti Harihi. Ripuhu means sins. Who destroys the sins, who removes the ignorance, and that is called Hari. Whether that is a male, that is a female, that is a neuter gender, whatever may be, whichever, that means Hari means Jnanam. Ha, removing, destroyer. What he will destroy? Ignorance he will destroy. If ignorance goes, knowledge comes. If darkness goes, light comes, darkness goes. Therefore, Hari means real dictionary meaning is this. Puranic meaning is that. For bhakti purpose, that is okay. We need some support. No? Mind needs some form, all that. But later on, we have to grow out of the form. First Saguna, then Nirguna. Therefore, Hari means the remover of the sins. So, Hari is not a person. Or if you say person, yes, he is the super personality. That's a Vishwa Purusha, Mahapurusha. The whole world is the body of the Lord. So here also, morning class, afternoon, evening, whatever you listen, it talks about only one thing. Now, Hari is equal to Brahman. Because Brahma Jnanam alone can remove the Ajnanam of the Jiva. There is no other way. Apart from bringing the light, there is no another way to remove the darkness. If anybody says that this can be done, that can be done, no, darkness cannot go. Whatever maybe you do it. Only bring the light, darkness will go away. So bring the knowledge, ignorance will go away. That knowledge about what? Brahma Jnanam, Swarupa Jnanam or Atma Jnanam. This is the purpose of all the Shastras. Whether you read small book, big book, this Upanishad, that Upanishad, everything. So that's why Bhagavad Gita is the essence of the Upanishads only. Sarvopanishado gavaha dogdha gopala nandana. So let us remember this also. Now Rudra Gītam, where it comes, how it will start, what is the story behind it. Because Bhagavata Mahapurana, all stories related to the Bhagavatam, the stories of the Bhagavan and the stories of the Bhakta. The relationship between the Bhakta and Bhagavan. This is the topic. So, Bhagavatam, Bhagavan, Bhakta, they were not different. Because the whole subject matter of the Bhagavatam is about these two only. And all three together, one only. And the stories mention different names. That Raja, this king, that king, so and so in that last yuga, that yuga. Puranas always talk about the long age before yugas, many yugas. Even this Vyasa Bhagavan's presence, Mahabharata Yuddha and Bhagavata composition, all are happened in the previous yuga, Treta Yuga. Roughly, according to Bhagavata itself, 5,500 years. I am just giving the introduction, slowly we will enter. Apart from the 18 Puranas, this Bhagavata Purana is given a special status. After written so many things, including the 1 lakh slokas, the biggest epic Mahabharata, but still Vyasa Bhagavan didn't get the satisfaction. He is not satisfied. Still he is having some kind of dissatisfaction. and he sat and worrying, looks like worrying, thinking. That time, if you are a really jignasu, who is jignasu, mumukshu, desirous of knowing the truth, desirous of knowing the God, a real jignasa, desire, then that Lord, the Ishvara, will provide you a right direction. So our bhakti, the preparatory bhakti which we have done so many years, if we have done some extent at least with nishkama buddhi, then Lord will provide. Lord only provided for you this. I told you just now. I don't know, sir. I didn't remember what punya I did it. You need not remember. You just accept it. So he provides if you are a real jignasu. Like same way, when Vyasa Bhagavan such a great Rishi also in some kind of confusion or dilemma, dissatisfaction, for him also Lord provided and sent the Guru. Who is he? Narada Rishi. And Narada Bhagavan is a special character in all our Puranas. He appears in every Purana. And he goes to everybody. He goes to Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, no problem. And he's having a free visa to all the three worlds. He got it. And he's Chiranjeevi also. He's alive. He may come here and listen also. Yeah, some people are sitting and talking about the Bhagavata Mahapurana because his job is wherever the devotees are showing their real devotion and thinking about the Lord, he comes and helps them. Narada. All Chiranjeevis are like that only. They were all still alive, but you cannot see them. They live in with the Adivahika Deha, subtle bodies, we cannot see. But we will believe definitely. Uddhava also, Bhagavan said, you go to Himalayas and continue your tapas because I am leaving my body. For future generations, Kali Yuga is going to start. The days will be very terrible. Kali means kalaham. Kalaham means fight. Fight is the main criteria in the life. That's why 2026 fight is keep on continuing going on. Advanced technology. This how many days? Nobody bothers. So like this, but there will be devotees, there will be good people. For all of them, somebody should be there to guide. You do tapas in Badrikashramam here, your tapas Shakti, like you, Markandeya, Narada, Hanumanji, Chiranjeevi, they are all. Because of your tapas, the Gnana Ganga, Bhakti Ganga will continuously flows in this Bharata Varsha, Bharata Kanda, flowing. See how many of you came to listen? In many Bhagavata stories, thousands of people sit and listen. And we have a lot of problems in between. Mughals came, destroyed, British came, destroyed. And now also destruction is going on in some places. Luckily, some places are protected, but unfortunately, Tamil Nadu is not protected. Bengal is protected. I will speak little bit that also. Otherwise, very difficult, very important area, that is border area. Many issues are there. Somehow people are awakened. Sanatana Dharmis are all awakened. It's not question of BJP or something. Good people, righteous people who wants goodness and peace and happiness here. We are not meant for fighting. So, Bhagavan provides. Narada Muni came. I didn't forget the point. And asked Vyasa Bhagavanji, why you are so sad and feeling like discontent? What is the problem? Vyasa Bhagavan said, I wrote this big book of Mahabharata, 1 lakh stories, but nobody is not reading. I kept in that everything, top to down, A to Z. Whatever is there in the world, all those characters I mentioned here. If it is not there in Bhagavata, that won't be there in the world. If whatever is there in the world, that will be there in, Bharatam. Bharata is there. Every character, every type of thing. That's why there we will see terrible things all will be there. Because world life is like that, no? Even though I am not feeling content, then Narada said, you know what mistake you done? You mixed the dharma, punya, papa, do's and don'ts, and you elaboratedly written so much, but you didn't give importance to the moksha shastra, moksha dharma, or bhakti shastra. You please write exclusively about the devotion. Then you will feel content. With the advice of the Narada, then Vyasa Bhagavan started composing this Bhagavata Mahapurana, which runs 18,000 verses and 12 cantos. So, lot of stories, bhaktas. In that bhaktas, there are many, all variety of bhaktas. Prahlada, Dhruva, small children, and Draupadi, Kunti, Uttara, all are ladies, and some are, most of them are kings. An interesting point is, even they are in the kingly family, a lot of luxuries will be there, no? For Rajas, Ranis. In spite of all that, they have a tremendous devotion to Lord. And at the end of the life, most of the kings, they decidedly, wantedly leave everything and go to Vanaprastha. But here, even after retirement, we won't keep quiet. We don't show the interest for listening to this. After retirement, still I can do what I can do. Do share market, everybody, or do something. Why? What do you want to do? How many years you want to do? Why can't you do this? If any person gets that, yes, I should do something different. So far, up to 60 years, I have done all vyavaharika, laukika things. Enough of it. If that stage comes, again you are lucky. Lucky. Then you will put all the efforts and your time exclusively Shravanam, Mananam, Disnam. Even such a great devotee, Bhakta, the small boy Prahalada, when he mentions about the Navavida Bhakti in his prayer there in Bhagavata, in his story, he mentions about Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Very beautifully, 9 steps. Through any of these steps, you connect yourself and have a relation with the Lord. What he mentioned there, first listen, Shravanam. Listen about the Lord. Listen the glories of the Lord, stories of the Lord. And gradually, these rishis, no, Vyasa Bhagavan written Bhagavat. It looks like all the stories. Many people don't know the difference between Bhagavad and Bhagavad Gita. They come and ask, Swami, Bhagavad and Bhagavad both are one? Sometimes they ask Bharatam, Bhagavad Gita. Of course, Bhagavad Gita is a part of the Bharatam, but Bhagavatam is different. Because everything starts with the letter Bha, they think everything is one. They don't know, they never heard. Okay. So Bhagavata Mahapurana, particularly done for this purpose, before starting the Kali Yuga, and two great things Lord provided through this Vyasa and Rishis, like two eyes, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavata Mahapurana. I can say Bharatam and Bhagavatam, two eyes. Because Bharatam caters the information message to all cadres of people. Because plenty of stories, characters, and more values, dharma, everything is based on dharma. Unless you follow the dharma, you cannot know the Brahma. Out of these four purusharthas, dharmam based, dharmically earn the money, dharmically enjoy and have entertainment in the life. That means artha should followed by or controlled by dharma. Your kama also controlled by dharma. Then you will become qualified for Brahma. So these stories all. Very interestingly, what Vyasa Bhagavan did in Bhagavata Mahapurana, like mother put the medicine in the sweet, sugar or something, and give to the child because it is sweet, but the medicine goes inside, the problem solved. Or sometimes mother says, you do the homework evening, afterwards I will give the chocolate to you. Then Mama giving the chocolate, so he will do that. So giving the chocolate, the purpose of the mother is you have to make him to do the work. But later on slowly the child grows. Same way Bhagavata Mahapurana tells lot of stories. While telling the stories, in between Brahma Vidya is injected. Unknowingly, you don't know. But unless somebody says and take it out, oh, see here, what a beautiful things are told. Upanishadic statements will come in Bhagavata. Upanishad should use the word Atma. But instead of that, Ishavasya Upanishad says, Ishavasyamidagam sarvam. You know, exactly the same shloka here comes here. Atma Vyasya Vasyam sarvam. Exactly same shloka. See, instead of putting the Lord's name, Atma. But that shloka, where it is, sir? If somebody says only, you will know. Like this, Ratnams are there, gems are there. If you go and deep dive into the Bhagavata Mahapurana, you never feel like to come back. Like that salt doll went into the ocean and to discover the depth of the ocean, it went and jumped. Can it exist? Can it will remain? Salt doll dissolved. Like that, this jiva, you starts go in search of Bhagavata, Bhagavan, all that. We will disappear. That is ultimately, Ahankara will disappear. The truth only will remain. So Bhagavata Mahapurana have got plenty of inputs in between like this. So this time I selected this Rudra gītam. It is also not popular, known to everybody. Some may know, those who listen the full Bhagavata. Even 7 days when they teach Saptaha and all that, they cannot go in detail, no. Such a big book, they will have their own procedure, important story. That too, another wrong notion is Bhagavata belongs to the Vaishnavas. So we Vaishnavas, how can we talk about the Rudra? Even the Vyasa included, we omit. That is the greatness of these people. They never boldly, open-heartedly, like Vedantins talk, they cannot talk because they are restricted and stuck in that only Vaishnava Sampradaya. Suppose if I keep like this and I'll talk about the Bhagavata, the traditional people won't like it. But I don't mind it. Whether they like it or not, Lord should like what I'm talking. Am I talking anything out of the Bhagavata or what? Many times in Bhagavata, even Lord himself comes and says, there is no difference between me and the Shiva. Not one incident, but they will skip all that. Generally, because I'm telling the drawback also, but for us there is nothing, because the Vedantins, Jnanis are open to everything. Whatever is there, you take it. Essence you take it. Whether it is in the name of the Rudra or Shiva or Devi, how does it matter? Different names, that's all. Truth is one. They also know that, but they were, what to say, apart from that Nama Rupa, they cannot come out of it. How long you will stick on to that? Then you will become limited. Your vision is limited. But anyhow, they were doing their work. Let them do. It is useful for many devotees are listening. Because of that, many are getting benefit also. That also needed. But when we study in detail like this, more than 200 episodes like that, or I didn't remember. So when I completed my Bhagavata in Tamil and Telugu also I did, all are 150 episodes. No hurry. I will go slowly and see what is important. How to connect that to the Advaita Vedanta. Because finally Advaita only. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, like it or not, you are Atma only. Okay? If you accept it quickly, it is useful for you. If you have still grumbling and hesitation, delay for you. What? Wish you all the best for next life. You don't want mukti or liberation now? But those people say, you cannot get the mukti while living. Even Rama Bhakta Tyagaraja sings also, they don't take that. What is this adamant? Yes. మోక్షము కలదా భూమిలో జీవన్ముక్తులు కాని వారులకని ఆయన పాడితే he sings, hey Rama, you tell me, there is a liberation mukti if a person after the death, if you don't get here now? These people are telling, after the death, you will go there, you will go there, after that. This posthumus knowledge results Vedanta Acharyas, Vedanta, Vyasa Bhagavan, Brahma Sutra, we don't accept that. Give me now. I am in the problem now. If I am having a stomach problem or any problem, you went to the doctor. Doctor said, you take this medicine, next year you will get cured. It will be cured. Who like that doctor? Sir, I want immediate relief. Vedanta tells, yes, there is a medicine. When a student approached the Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya's imagination, Viveka Chudamani, it is an imaginary teaching. He said, one disciple approached the student. That student is in a very turmoil and they disturbed, roasted by these worldly things. He, with a lot of fear and all that, he approaches the teacher. Then he prays, "O Guru, please protect me. I am left and right shuttled by and this world. So please protect me." Then Guru said, "Ma bhaishta, fear not. Bhaipadade." That is the first word. I will give the medicine right now if you are sincere to take it. Then he starts all ABCD, Viveka Chudamani, so big Prakarana Grantha. Everything he teaches there. How the disciples should be, what is the qualifications, all that, and what are the qualifications needed for Guru also, what Guru should do, everything. In that Guru Shishya approached, there he asks 6 questions. Don't think that I am not telling the story. I am telling the story only. Rudra Gita story. We'll enter. See, he asked the question, sincere questions. को नाम बन्धः कथमेष आगतः कथं प्रतिष्ठास्य कथं विमोक्षः को सावनात्मा परमः क आत्मा तयोर्विवेकः कथम् एतत् उच्यतां मे. You please tell me what is bandha, bondage, what is liberation, who is jiva, how you can get liberated, who is Ishvara, what is the relation between these two. You please tell all this. This is the mumukshu enquiry. Anyhow, now we are talking about the Vyasa Bhagavan. Vyasa Bhagavan's gift, blessings. He kept many wonderful things in this Bhagavata Mahapurana. In 4th canto of Bhagavata Mahapurana, this Rudra Gītam will come. And I am not going to read all the beginning shlokas. Just for taking printout, we have taken the whole Rudra Gītam. But for us, the real teaching of that Rudra Gītam, we need to focus on it. So in the beginning, all those slokas you can do Parayana at home. But I will just give the link of it. Please listen here. After that, we will start. So this Bhagavata Kada, one who heard the Suta Mahamuni, and in Naimisharanyam, many of these rishis are all gathered after Kali Yuga started. And they all, suddenly Suta Mahamuni also came there, they all stood up. Because Suta Mahamuni is well read and he knows everything by heart. Such a blessing to him. He can 1 lakh Bhagavatam and then 18 Puranas, Bhagavatam, all this together 4 lakhs shlokas he had a memory in his hard disk. Just like that he will say. So then immediately all these rishis who are all in that one head, Shaunaka Uvacha, any Purana, any you take, Suta, Shaunaka. These two people are keep on come. Because all those Puranas things are all revealed in the Naimisharanyam. After the Kali Yuga started, many good people like us, all they gathered, okay, let us not go away from this place. Let us live here, how many years, hundreds, like that. Dirgha Satram Yagam. Dirgha Satra Gnana Yagna Yagam. And that means not to 7 days camp. Oh, years together. Years together. Dirgha Satram. How many years it went, we don't know, it went on. Suta Mahamuni, these people are Shaunaka, the rishis. They are keep on asking, oh, please tell me this story. Please tell me this. Please tell. Suta Mahamuni keep on telling. Those people heard, all of them. That conversations now what we are getting. That's why you cannot miss the Suta and Shaunaka, the rishis. Anything, they both will come. Like that also here. And when that is happening, then Suta has to tell. He starts telling. They ask, tell us the Krishna Katha, all that. How to, Kali Yuga has come. How we can protect ourselves. Kali means Kalaham. Kalaham means fighting. Fighting means misunderstanding, no understanding, wrong understanding. That is called this age, Kali. But still in that, good people, dharmic people, devotees, they can escape and protect themselves by this Shastra. Shastra Kavacha. In between, like this, stories. When Suta started explaining, lot of stories comes in one place. By the time Krishna Bhagavan has left the body, and he loves the Vidura so much. You know about the Vidura, a great devotee Bhagavat. Lord also Krishna likes him so much. One day, unexpectedly, Krishna went to Vidura's house, and Vidura, wonderstruck, then he made Lord Krishna to sit and started peeling the banana and throwed the banana pulp and given the skin. Krishna also taken it and eaten with happily, joyfully. He doesn't know what he is giving. Lord doesn't know what he is eating. This is the pure devotion. Like this, many episodes are there. So Vidura is a very, very important person in Bharatam, in that Kaurava Vamsha. And but unfortunately, he is the only treasure in the Kaurava side. Treasure means a good, qualified, devotee, dharmic person. And he spoke so many good things and told, don't do this war, please stop it. But Dhritarashtra didn't listen. And he is very, very good in statecrafts. That's why Vidura Niti. Now that also separate books are there. That all should be taught to all the students of the college and to our MPs and MLAs also. Yes. Yaksha Prashnas, Vidura Niti, these kind of things they must learn. But they won't learn. So Vidura is the here. What happened? Krishna left the body. But Vidura, before starting the war, he left the kingdom. Because he thought of that here, there is no meaning to stay back here. Because Duryodhana right away in front of the face of the Vidura, he scolded like anything. He is Chittappa. He is a father only, no? Vidura Dhritarashtra. He said, you are eating our food, but you are working and supporting them. In fact, we should not leave you. We will expel you from the kingdom. When these harsh words are spoken by Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra didn't open the mouth. This is the tragedy. Such a king, he is the actual king, old man, experienced person, of course blind. If you are experienced and you are aged and you are retired, you are well educated, post PhD, all that. But if the Viveka is not used properly, what is use of your age? He is having good counselor. Vidura always tells lot of good things. But still he listens. Dhritarashtra is also interested to listen like you, Shravana. But he never allows the things to go inside. He listens this side, he leaves this side. Sometimes the character will be like that. Many people come to Shravanam, they will keep on listen, but nothing they won't apply, they don't want to take it inside. What is the use? It is only a load in the intellect. So that story, then he left. So after 32 years, Krishna left the body after the war, 32 years, Gandhari Shapam. While Krishna leaving the body, only Uddhava is there in front. Then Krishna asked, I don't know where the Uddhava, he remembered Vidura. He asked, Uddhava, Vidura didn't come, I didn't see him. Concern. He remembers just before leaving the body, Vidura. Lord never forgets a real devotee. So we need not to complain and blame the Lord. If you say once, I belong to you, I will take care of you. I will take. Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti cha yachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyah dadam etad vratam mama. Lord Sri Rama tells to Vibhishana, when they are all discussing whether to make the Vibhishana to join in our group or not, lot of discussions happened. Some said no, he is the Ravana's brother, he came with a cunning mind or some plan, all like that. Rama heard everybody's opinions, and finally they told Vibhishana wants to take Sharana and he wants to join on our side. All that. Then when finally Hanumanji also spoke, and he told, "Oh Lord, decision is yours." Then Lord said this shloka, if anybody once he says, I belong to you, I cannot leave his hand. I will protect him from all the sides and see that he will be protected because he belongs to me. He is my property and this is my vow. Etad mama vratam. This is my vrata. Not just because of Kshatriya. As a Kshatriya, you must protect whoever comes and surrenders to you. What a great magnanimity. That's why still we talk about the Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. We keep on have to tell. We keep on remember all the great qualities, values. Difficult to apply nowadays, but still that's why Ram Rajya we want. That's why we want Ram temple. That's why we constructed. But let us live up to that. Let us tell to our children and youngsters and all that. Let us also recollect that. What for Ramayana? What for Rama? To remind us these are the values. Live with the values. So, I went to Ramayana from the Vidura. So Vidura, then at that time Bhagavan said, oh Uddhava, I think he may not come before I leave, but if he comes, if you meet, tell him. I asked about him. Ask him to go to Himalayas Rishikesh and meet the Maitreya Rishi. So this story here in between in Bhagavatam, so Vidura came, Uddhava told, both are cried, Lord Krishna left the body, but Bhagavan ordered, he asked me to live, continue my tapas, and he told to tell you, go to Maitreya Rishi. Lord remembered me. Vidura could not contain his tears. Both are in utter silence. Uddhava already in a very, very emotional state. Of course, Bhagavan taught Uddhava Gita, but he accepted. He said, Lord, you should not go alone. Don't leave me here alone. Please take me with you. But Lord said, sorry, I can't take you now. Your presence is needed. Don't feel that I am separating from you. Then Uddhava consoled God. So Vidura came, he told. Lord said like, then Vidura, keeping the Maitreya in the mind and his feet on his head means mind. He goes all the way to Himalayas. He meets the Maitreya Rishi and the conversations continue between them. Many adhyayas are there. In that, if you see in the first page, Maitreya Uvacha, for that only this 45 minutes I have spoken. But you must know what is Bhagavata, where it starts, how it goes, what is there. Then Maitreya and some discussion. Then Vidura Uvacha, like this coming. While they were discussing like this, one story comes. What is the story? Once upon a time, those days Kshatriyas are all live long time. Those days lifespan is different. Like our Rama lived 11,000 years, but Krishna lived 125 years only. Dasharatha lived 60,000 years. Whether you believe it or not, Ramayana says, Valmiki says. So like that, many rajas, how they lived? They were lived like rajarshis. They were Kshatriyas, but they are rishis. 1 or 2 or 3, hundreds of rishis. including our Janaka and Ambarishar, Priyavratan, many were there. Like that the stories comes in 4th canto in this place. The Maitreyi started telling once upon a time one Raja, where how he born, who are all, that list also given, that I am not touching. Barhishmat, Barhishman, name of the Raja. This otherwise another name to me is Prachina Barhi. I am after that in 13th shloka the introduction given about him. In my page, I don't know original about. Anyhow, you will just listen. Their introduction. Prachina Barisha Putraha Shatadrutyam Dasha Bhavan. Can you find this sloka there? Good. In that page last. Okay. There, introduction. Prachina Barihi. Why this name came to him? His wife is called Shatadruti. And they both of them have got 10 children. 10 children, all boys, 10 of them. The name of these 10 children together is called Prachetasaha, Prachetasargal. For all 10 of them, this is the common name. So these 10 children are very good, that Raja. Prachina Barhi name, why it came, it is also told in the another one shloka. He do lot of, he's a karma kandi. He's very much interested in yajna yagas and Raja also. What he do one yajna here, yagasala and constructed, and naturally lot of darbhas are all there, and then just immediately after few acts he will do one more yaga. Like this he keep on doing, everywhere that darbha, the grass, the auspicious grass, that is spreaded. Prachina means spreaded by this Barihi, and in this way Barihishmat Ruchi name become as Prachina Bari. And he keep on spreaded maximum. That means you think that how many yajnas yagas he have done. But still not yet come to the Gnana Kanda. Time has to come. Then that story Maitreyi is telling. In that, what happened to that 10 children? Okay, Prachinabhari is a good Raja, and he also, after some time, he also left everything and told the children, you all go and first do the tapas and get the children. After you come back, I will leave the Rajyam, I will go to Vanaprastha. All of them are doing like that. Then father said, go and do the tapas. Hey, to get the children, why to do the tapas? You people, we are now like that. Without any prayer. Swami Vivekananda says very powerfully, if the child born without the prayers of the Ishvara and Lord, that child is a burden on the earth. Because getting a children, Veda Santati, it is a yajnam. But nowadays children, youngsters, they don't know. Parents cannot say. They don't marry. First of all, they say we don't want marry. After marriage also, we don't want children. Okay? What is this mentality? If you don't want your children, you don't get married. If you don't get married, you take sannyasa. Without being with the guru or in sannyasa ashrama, if you are alone, whether you are a woman or man, dangerous. You be with under the guidance and protection of the teacher. Serve the teacher. Otherwise, you will get lost one day or other. But many are perverted, they don't know this. And very funny thing, they say, we have a pet dog. We don't want children. You see around you, these youngsters who are all studied well, going to the abroad and all that, this is the tendency. You please parents, if you can suggest whether they listen it or not, whether they like it or not, it is your responsibility to say. If you don't say, then you are doing a mistake. My dear, you have to get married at least by 27, 25, girl, boy. And after 2 years, you must have the children. You must have at least 2 children, if possible more. They don't know this family, the bond and the sharing, emotions and all that. They think that if money is there, you can just live anywhere. That is a Western culture. You know how those Western countries are, people are living, what are the problems there. Don't think what sir you are talking Bhagavata and connecting the world and Western and all that. See, our own life, society, Vyavahara and Gnanam, all are to go together only. We are, whatever Vedanta you listen, but still you are living in the family only, you are living with the body. You must do justification to that also. Just say it once, twice you say. If they don't listen, leave it. Don't fight for that. But it is very, very essential, important. Lot of problems, not one and two. I cannot discuss now all that. In some other occasion, Amma also will tell many things about all this. Why I am telling here, father, king, telling to the children, they are obediently, yes, dad, father, we all go to tapas. They all came to one big ocean-like lake. That means very big lake. That big lake, like our Manasarovara, they say it is so big actually. Manasarovara Pradakshinam itself is big. Like that, such a big lake they came because that place is very suitable, congenial. All 10 of them very sincerely started doing tapas. What to do, all they may got the instructions and all that they know. And to get the children, 10,000 years they have done the tapas. Sorry, this is really cock and bull story only. Okay, at least they did 1 year tapas. You have done? That's why from the day one, Garbhadanam, and before that also, Pumsavanam, Srimantam, all this what? How the mother should be. Before inception itself, mantra, Daivatvam, thinking, with all that intention, you pray, let me produce a good, righteous Veda Santati children. This should be the goal. This is the mantras that Vivaha mantras actually meant for. It is there. But the Vadyar cannot say because we won't allow him to tell. And whether he knows or I don't know. We are interested only reception and photo and videography. And we put the Agnihotra and we don't respect the Agnihotra there. But marriage gets over. Then how the children will know? If this young, she came, how lucky to listen these things. To do it or not, her choice later. Shastra never compels. I have to appreciate her mother and whoever, because of how she came. Or other youngsters, we have responsibility still. Some are retired, okay. Mixed group. Good. Good. Think, understand. In this way, they respected, went and did the tapas 10,000 years. So we will wait up to tomorrow to listen what happened next. What about the Rudra Bhagavan? Yes, while they are doing tapas, from that saras, from that lake, they heard a very beautiful music, all the mridangam, dhamaru, talams, all that, with all that, Rudra Bhagavan came out on the Rishabha Vahana like. So we will just pray, sing once bhajan and conclude now. Shiva, 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 clap, clap. Shiva, 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 Om, Shiva, Shiva, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om, Namah Shivaya. the picture of Lord Shiva with his ganas on Rishabha, sitting on the Rishabham with all the music and everything, Shankar, Damaru, Talams, everything is just coming out of it. Visualize. Dhamma 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 dhamaru bhaje. Hey, dhamma dhamma. Dhamma 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 dhamaru bhaje. Dhamma 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 dhamaru bhaje. Shri Nataraja, Shri Nataraja, Shri Nataraja. Om Shri Nataraja, Shri Nataraja, Shri Nataraja. Om Shiva 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 Om Shiva 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 Om Shiva 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 Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pataye. Being it is a Bhagavatam, I can sing. Of course, I won't dance. I can sing, I can play. This is a Narada Paddhati. I mix the Vyasa Paddhati and Narada Paddhati both, so you will enjoy. I hope you enjoy. So let us conclude now. Om Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.